So on October 1st, we headed out to Xi'an by train, got there around 5 a.m., and a couple hours later, we took a bus into the downtown and met some students to help us.
So we're enjoying the beautiful live model.
Very good. So this is a movie. I'm taking a movie.
Yeah, our new friends Shelly and Dora, they're helping us. We met on the bus today. Yes. How beautiful they are. They must get so tired standing still.
Yeah.
So, very beautiful.
Also enjoyed a comfort from homes, found a Starbucks coffee, actually 3 of them there. So we treated the girls to some American tradition Starbucks, and they showed us to the Muslim market. And we had a good time. Shout out to Happy Valley School here. I saw a picture thinking of them. And she was so excited to paint my fingernails. She thought that would be fun at the dinner table as we were about to eat hot pot.
And then that night we went in and saw a really good performance, overview of all the different culture in Xi'an. And before we had the performance, we had a sit-down dumpling dinner with 16 different types of dumpling, including duck.
The beautiful costumes and singing and dance. And we're including some other clips on our site you can look at later.
Then we headed over to where the terracotta warriors were, and before we went into the warriors, we went into this factory where they would sell remakes and models of the terracotta warriors.
Which are the 8th wonder of the world. It's pretty impressive to see all these statues that were created.
The statues were buried with the emperor of China at the time. They believed that whatever they buried with them carried on into the afterlife. And then after that, we went and got some hot pot where you have boiling hot water and you dip in meat and vegetables and noodles. It's a really good way of eating Chinese food. It's really enjoyable. And then we saw more statues at the museum.
Up close and personal. And then right here we saw some really cute kids as they're playing with their bubbles, which is pow pow in Chinese. So pow pow.
And then we went and saw some silk market area where they had a factory making silk, just showing us all the different ways in which the rugs are being made. And then these statues are statues of the ancient gods that they would worship, and just kind of gives you a feel of the type of culture of their religion at the time based on those statues. And I was real excited to see more history behind the Silk Roads at some of the museums, where all the different trade routes went all the way into these city walls from the Middle East, where now you can go into Xi'an and go to the Muslim markets. And in these Muslim markets, there's everything from food vendors of all these different types of variety of foods.
A lot of typical souvenirs you could buy. But honestly, I was just thinking about survival with all the people there. Just trying to walk your way through. It's pretty intense.
And my story was on walking through these markets, I felt someone pull something out of my pocket. So I quickly turned, grabbed this guy's arm, and said, "What are you doing?" Looked in his pockets, and he says, "I don't have it, I don't have it." And what he had done is he pulled up my camera, and then when I turned, he dropped it back into my pocket. Kind of scared that I would confront him, which I did. And afterwards, my heart was pumping, and I was ready to just protect myself and my belongings. And shortly after that, an old woman came up to me and used her body language to say, "Hold on to your stuff, keep your hands in your pockets." Needless to say, we really enjoyed the markets and ended up buying some really nice scrolls. And I wish I had read this before walking in. Please be careful of your possessions.
So we also got to learn more about bartering and bargaining. There's my friend Krista and I talking to a lady. Anyway, so she finally gave in and we got a really good deal. So it was fun.
Went over to a Buddhist temple that was one of the first Buddhist sites in all of China.
They took us on a lot of different tours. We got to understand their worship a little more.
And then I had the experience of eating octopus on a stick. And then the next thing I ate was gelato, but I couldn't finish the ice cream because it still tasted like octopus.
So we had a great trip and we hope you enjoyed our pictures. Talk to you soon.